From the sky, it looks peaceful. Endless mountains, ancient lands stretching beyond the clouds. But these mountains hold a powerful story because this land belongs to one of the only nations in Africa that was never conquered, Ethiopia. In the late 1800s, Europe turned its eyes towards Africa. They call it the Scramble for Africa. But it was no scramble, it was conquest. Britain, France, Belgium, Portugal, Germany and Italy, they divided a continent like a prize. By the early 1900s, almost every African nation was colonized, except two, Liberia and Ethiopia. But Ethiopia's story was different because Ethiopia didn't survive by luck, it survived by resistance. Long before colonizers arrived, Ethiopia was already an empire, one of the oldest civilizations on earth. Its roots stretch back thousands of years to the kingdom of Aksum, a land of kings and queens, of trade and power, of faith deeply woven into identity. Ethiopians didn't see themselves as a tribe. They saw themselves as a nation. And that mindset would change everything, because you cannot easily defeat people who already know who they are. While other empires dominated Africa, Italy was laid to race, and they wanted a glory. They looked at Ethiopia and saw a prize, an ancient kingdom still free. In 1895, Italy made its move. They believed it would be easy. After all, European weapons were modern, African armies were not. Or so they thought, because Ethiopia was not unprepared. And waiting in shadows was a leader history would never forget. His name was Menelik II, a king with vision, a ruler with strategy, a lion among men. While Europe expanded, Menelik prepared. He united rival regions, he bought modern weapons, he built alliances. But most importantly, he built unity. Farmers, warriors, nobles, villagers. When the time came, they would stand as one, because Menelik understands something powerful. A divided nation falls, a united nation fights back. The victory of Adwa echoed across the world. For Africans under colonial rule, it was hope. Proof that resistance was possible. Proof that Africa was not weak. Ethiopia became a symbol, not just a nation, but a message that freedom was not a dream. It was something worth fighting for. But history never simple. Decades later, Italy returned under Mussolini, this time with airplanes, tanks, modern warfare. Ethiopia was occupied for few years, but even then, the spirit never broke, resistance never died, and after World War II, Ethiopia rose again, still standing, still free. Today, Ethiopia stands as a reminder that history is not only written by conquerors, sometimes it is written by those who refuse to surrender. In a continent once divided by empires, Ethiopia became a symbol of defiance, a nation that faced the storm and did not bow. And that is why Ethiopia was never truly colonized.